Hi guys, it's Tammy here again. Our topic for today is don't let Christians lead you away from God. Now, many times we hear people say, well, he does this and she does that, and they call themselves a Christian. But at the end of the day, God is not asking you for him. He's not asking for her. He's asking for you. So my point is, stop letting what they are doing drive you away from God. Don't look to Christians for direction on how to be a Christian. That's what the Bible was made for. God sent his word so that we can read the Bible and he shows us and gives us directions on how to be a Christian. A lot of Christians now don't necessarily follow the straight and narrow like we should, and people look at them and say, well, hey, this is what Christianity is like, and if that's what it's like, then I don't want to be a part of it. You need to read your Bible for yourself and see what God really says makes up a Christian, and how Christians are supposed to act and how they're supposed to behave. And they're supposed to show compassion for people. My next point is don't judge Christians too harshly. Christians are people just like us. They're human beings. They're no different from you or me. The only difference is that they chose to follow Jesus. They chose to believe in him and accept his salvation and become a Christian. But they go through ups and downs. They go through struggles and tribulations just like everybody else. They go through financial problems and crisis and death, and anything that you go through, they go through it too. It's just that they chose to follow God. And just like it's hard for you to go through these things, it's hard for a Christian to go through this stuff too. So try not to be so hard on Christians. They're just like you, they're just like me. And my next point is now, Christians, y'all know y'all be doing too much. Anytime someone makes a comment or feels like maybe there's no God, or have a opposite belief system or opposite belief of what you believe, automatically it's a condemnation. You need to stop condemning these people. God didn't condemn anyone when he came here to earth. He came and he spoke to people, he spoke to sinners, he spoke to prostitutes. He was among the people that needed to be saved. And he didn't get them to be saved by being mean or saying, oh, you're going to hell because you're not doing as I would do. That's wrong at the end of the day. You can't treat people like that. You have to be better examples for Christ if you're going to call yourself a Christian. People out here and they need help, and they need a better example because they're looking to you and you are not it right now. You're not behaving like Christians should. You're making mean comments and basically cursing people just because they don't have the same belief system as you. You have to understand that as a Christian, sometimes you have had that connection with God and you have grown up with that feeling of God being there. For a person that didn't grow up like that and never had an experience with God or a communication with God, it's hard to say, yes, you know what, God is this. This is him right here. He's doing this for me. He's doing that for me. Unless they really see it in their life and they have that connection with him. So until you're a Christian and you start reading the Bible and start learning God and having that connection with God, it's hard to just accept and say, yes, there is a God. He's the one. He's the one that created everything and I feel him in me. So until you've had that feeling, it's hard to just accept it. Until you've read the Bible and seen things happen that are in the Bible and stuff like that, it's hard to accept that. So you need to accept that and help guide people to Christianity rather than condemn them for not believing the same as you. Give them a chance to be open and